Basically, a surprise locomotive should be something special. As a rule, it is a steam locomotive that has a great story to tell and features unusual technology. It is indeed how we define surprise locomotives. These machines also include the Schorsch and the Albatros. Both are dream models that inspire enthusiasm. Or the 18201, flagship of the GDR Reichsbahn. How are such models received? Very favorably, at least according to customer feedback, as these were always very special locomotives. Let's see what awaits us. We now offer our customers the so-called Berkshire. It is a 284 locomotive, which is the wheel arrangement. In the USA, the wheels are counted, so 284 would be a 1D2 locomotive in Germany in terms of wheel arrangement. As we can already see from the model, it is a magnificent engine. The impressive model can be seen and heard on the half-O layout at the Märklin Item in Göppingen. Absolutely impressive. It's no wonder that the Berkshire has also been called the Super Mikado. Even on European-style layouts, it's perfectly acceptable to operate a US train. We model railroaders have no problem with that, because the simple principle applies that operating and playing with the models is all about having fun. Steam locomotives exude a very special charm, and experiencing this is always impressive. This applies to model railways as well as to the large-scale versions which we are about to see. Not only in Europe, but also in the USA, a great deal of effort has been put into keeping some of the most important steam locomotives in railway history in working order. The effort involved is enormous and maintenance is costly. But being able to experience powerful engines like the Berkshire full steam ahead is certainly worth all the effort.
Ja, es sind zwei erhalten geblieben, aber man muss sagen, nicht genau diese Bauserie, die wir umsetzen.
Two steam engines have been preserved, but it must be said that they are not exactly from the series we are implementing. Our model comes from a series of 25 units built for the Boston and Albany Railroad. These have a special feature at the front of the boiler. Instead of the classic feed water heater on the boiler, they have a coffin feed water heater. This was placed in front of the smoke box door, creating a particularly interesting appearance.
Coffin bedeutet auf Deutsch ja Sarg.
Coffin has nothing to do with the coffin itself, as the company that built this feed water heater was called Coffin. We then decided on a variant of the Southern Pacific. Starting in 1945, after World War II, when rail traffic increased enormously and there were not enough locomotives, it purchased 10 Berkshires to cover the additional traffic. And since Southern Pacific is quite well known, we chose this version.
Verkehre abdecken zu können. Und die Southern Pacific ist einfach bekannt und deswegen haben wir diese Variante gewählt.
The CAD design shows how a 1D1 was turned into a Super Mikado by adding a truck underneath the driver's cab. This made it possible to install a huge firebox and thus increase the power. The inner workings reveal that there is speed-dependent steam output. The propulsion is on one axle, powered by a powerful motor in the boiler. The tender features a loudspeaker and a buffer capacitor. The digital functions also include the flickering of the firebox. A nice dialogue between the characters can also be activated digitally.
Hey Rick, can you think of anything nicer than driving this train through this lovely valley?
No, I can't, Curtis. It's such a nice day. Let's take the long way back.
With the right details from specialist dealers, you can perfectly recreate the atmosphere of the early 1950s. Of course, there should also be a ranch horse alongside the truck, the ideal accessory for a small diorama. The locomotive was once used for freight transport. That's why we offer an authentic mixed freight train to match the locomotive. It consists of a 5-piece Märklin set and a 5-piece Trix set. It also includes a caboose, which is virtually mandatory for Era 3 in the USA. The Märklin and Trix cars combine to form an 11-piece mixed freight train. As a Märklin or Trix enthusiast, you can arrange the cars in any order you like. Your specialist dealer will be happy to replace the axles as required, so that all half-O model railroaders can add this remarkable train to their layout. Even RP25 wheels are available.